What's up, everybody? I'm really excited to be back here on Honest Spirits, where we try.
Before you buy.
I'm Grady.
I'm Jason.
All right, Jason, what do we got today?
Well, we have batch 2 of Knob Creek 18 year. It was first released in 2022, and this is the one that was released in 2023. I actually popped this about 2-3 weeks ago, so
It's perfect.
avoid the neck pour, so to
Avoid the
speak.
neck pour
Yeah.
and get some oxygen in there, if you will.
And Knob Creek, for those of you who don't know, is Jim Beam product, and this is bottled at 100 proof. 18-year bourbon, shall we?
You know, I would be interested to do a side-by-side of Village Creek 18 and Knob Creek 18, honestly.
Ooh.
I know two very different distilleries, but that's good. Thank you, sir. Can have similar notes. Maybe one can have a little bit more of the peanut notes, but you hear a lot about the over oakness of kind of both, or over nut, if you will, of both.
A little too nutty.
Yeah, and EC18, Village Creek 18, is proof down to 90, and this is proof down to 100. So, what are you getting on the nose here, my friend?
Honeyed oak.
Maybe it's osmosis, but I 100% agree. It's sweet.
It is. It smells really good, but it doesn't smell super complex.
Yeah, it's kind of two-note.
Two-note. All right. Slob on my knob. You knew I was going to say it.
Oh, if you know, you know. I don't know too well yet.
I like this whiskey.
It's not bad.
I mean, it right up front, it is really sweet with butterscotch and caramel and
It's actually pretty good.
toffee and honey, but it definitely gives way to smokiness on the finish.
Yeah, I would say it's more complex on the palate than it is on the nose.
Yeah. It's three-note.
Yeah, I was going to say red fruits, butterscotch, and oak.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, man. It's probably arguably the best knob product that I've had.
Yeah, I would say that I like this way better than 9-year. I like it way better than 12-year. I personally haven't had the 15. Have you had the 15?
I have not had the 15.
We'll have to get the 15, get a sample from somebody, and bring it onto the show, and maybe we'll do it side by side. But yeah, this is nice.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty crushable.
Yeah, it's kind of a hef or a pilsner whiskey. It's easily drinkable. They come in different varieties. They're a little more, I don't know, they're tasty, but I wouldn't say it's super complex.
No. I'm still going to go with my favorite Knob Creek thing that I've had are multiple different single barrels of the 120 proof, the single barrel.
Yeah,
I like picking those up.
Some of the store pick ryes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Those are good. But for a bourbon whiskey, at 18 year, I think they probably proof this down right to 100. I would say if it's
hard to say.
I'm sure at cast strength, I'm just guessing or thinking.
Super astringent.
It's super oaky.
Yeah.
That would be my guess. Because they still want their signature notes on their product, but with a little more complexity.
I'd love to try this 18-year at 120 proof just to see, but there's probably no way to do that.
Yeah.
Unless Knob Creek wants to send us a sample next year before
and say, hey, here's something straight from the
before it's proofed down. Yeah. No.
Straight from the barrel.
All right. So complexity, I'm going to go 2. It's just not complex.
Yeah, it's 2 and 2.
I think the drinkability is way higher than complexity.
2. Drinkability, I'd put it at about 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5 at least. Yep.
And value, I'm at not what it's at.
No, I can't give it a 1 because something aged 18 years, the price is going to be high. It really should be for any kind of decent whiskey to be 18-year-old. The price should be approaching 100, if not more. Now, this was a little bit more than that, so it's still not a great value. I'll give it a 2 on value.
I'm going to say a 2 as well.
Okay.
So drinkability is definitely up there.
Yeah, I like how it drinks. I wish it were either higher proof or less money.
Yep.
You know,
It's almost like, what would a Coors Light taste if you didn't add a bunch of water to it? You know, I don't know. Could be a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm not comparing this to Coors Light, but
no.
it's very crushable. If only the value was a little bit better, it
Yeah.
would definitely be crushable.
Yeah.
Actually, you know,
for sure. This should be like $60.
Yeah, I agree. You know, and maybe if it was not 18 years, they'd be able to do that.
And I will say for 100 proof, it's there's no mouth sting, no throat burn. There's barely any warming. I think Knob Creek 9-year goes down way harsher than this does.
Yeah, for sure. All right, question of the day: would you buy this again?
Not at the price that I bought it for. No, it'd have to be at least $50 less.
I think this value is kind of depending on where you are, 150 to 200.
Yeah, got it at a big box store that's a membership based, and yeah, it was about 150.
But all right, friends. Hey, join us next week. We got Albuquerque 18 this week. We got something else coming down the pipeline. So
we got to do the rest of the stag and let everybody know what the best one was.
Exactly. We got a stag lineup coming up. So, all right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week.
Peace.
Peace.